Okay. Oh, I see something. Do you reckon? Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid, and hopefully this time we'll build on our success of what we got last time with the Vicky sixpence. And gee, will we find another button? Who knows? But anyway, enough of this yabber. Come on with me and we'll go see what we can find. There we go, 41, 42, solid, repeatable. You're going to dig that all day long. Now, there we go, right there. Is that going to be another coin? It would be nice. To see actually where the detector says the signal is. It's saying it's out. It's saying it's out over there. Is that what I'm looking at? It is what I'm looking at. That looks to me like it's a piece of a clock escutcheon. Escarpment. Yeah, that's what our signal is. Oh, we'll keep going. Alrighty, we have another debacle, another signal, and it's just right here, somewhere. That one. That one takes my interest. And if we do that, we know round about where it is. I'll dig back a little bit this time. Oh, nice soft ground. Now, could it be an old buckle? That's what I'm thinking. Low numbers. You might note that I don't really care that much for numbers. I just... What the hell? That's in this one. I just like... Is that it? No? I just like solid signals. Repeatable numbers. Oh, this thing's just going off its face. I reckon there's multiple signals here. And they're not nice. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll come back to you. I'll find it first and then we'll see what it is. Told you I'd come back to you. Nobule of lead. And I'd scraped that purposely just so that we could find out whether it was gold or not. But it's lead. And we'll keep going. Well, the night is starting to close in. We can still see there's bricks all around this area. 42, 43 signal. And we got another thimble. That's all right. Don't mind the old thimbles. It's funny. I'm saying that it's not a masculine-y type thing, but a lot of blokes are really happy to get thimbles. Anyway, there's another one to my collection. It's quite huge, but I think I might have 2 silvers or parts thereof. Anyway, that's a nice little one. Very rare you actually find them unsquashed. Anyway, we'll take that one and we'll keep searching. It's getting chilly. The wind has blown up. We have this signal. Nice solid 27. There it is. 26, 27. Now, I have found it with the pin pointer, but I don't know what it is. I've got to dig it out. See how I'm becoming all so bloody careful all of a sudden. Oops. Is that what I'm looking at? Yep, that is what I'm looking at. And that is something. Oh, it's got a nail hole there. Actually, we'll keep that. I wonder if it's off a walking cane. Walking stick. It's got some nice patina about it and a couple of lines. A couple of lines and a nail hole. You've always got to buddy look into that, don't you? Anyway, that'll go in the pouch. We'll keep going. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, put your bets on. What are we going to have for said signal? What do you reckon? Thimble, button, coin, musket ball. We haven't had one of those yet. What's it going to be? Yell out so I can hear it. Huh? Oh, I couldn't hear that. Oh, I have seen it. There we go. Now, did anyone say, look at that, part of a pocket knife? Did anyone say that? If you did, pat yourself on the back, because I don't think anyone else is going to. Well done you. Yep, part of a pocket knife. I can't remember, a scale? I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, that's what that is. It's brass, gave a nice signal. We weren't going to leave that, and as you saw, we didn't. Let's keep going. I got a little 34, 35 signal from down in that hole there, which was probably 4 or 5 inches deep. And we got that. Said I wasn't going to show you a button unless it was worthwhile. I deem that worthwhile. Little navel button. It's nice how it's got that rope look around the outside. See the dint in it? That wasn't me. Being extremely careful. But that is a very, very nice little button. Very happy with that. We'll keep going. I'm about to call it quits for the night and walk back to the ute, which is way miles off. But I will swing. But I got this one. That's it. Like that. Right there. Right, so we'll, as you know, I'm going to come right back here. Oh, hey, geez, I nearly vanished then. Good soft digging here. What's wrong? Okay. Oh, I see something. Do you reckon? Oh, what's that? That's got something written on it. Hasn't it? Is that Bendigo? It looks like it's Bendigo. Before I do much more, we'll have a clean up. We'll find out what it is. And there we are, and yes, indeed, it does say Bendigo. That's cool. Now, I can't remember what the date is, but Bendigo did used to be called Sandhurst, and then they changed it. So this will be after the change date, naturally enough. That's cool. So it's a casting. Don't know what it's off. It's broken there, it's broken there, it's broken there. But we are very fortunate that we've actually got the Bendigo name there. It's a ripper of a find. Very happy with that one. Anyway, we'll keep heading towards the ute. It's getting cold for the night. Well, I'm not far away from where we got the Bendigo thing, and I am trying to get my way back, but you know, it's a bottle dumpy, holy, shafty thing, and where is it? Wasn't it? That's it. That's the one. We got to dig that. I know it's getting late, and I know some of you need to be going home, much like my good self. We've got to find out what that one is. Right, we are over here. What is it going to be? Is it a coin? Where? Oh, that's what I'm looking at. Right. It's not a leaf. It's the back end of a spoon. And a very flash spoon too, I might add. Hey. I tell you what, it's cold, and it's only getting colder, and the wind's probably going to have bloody trouble with us. We'll take that. You'll see it in the cleanup, but that's a nice back end of a spoon. I wonder, as we always do, oh, yo, look, marks. Oh, bugger it, we'll clean it up now. Hang on a minute. There we go. That's all right. Now, let's do this. Are they proper hallmarks, or are they you've been fooled marks? Oh, I don't know. They nearly look right, don't they? I can't make out any of those things. Second one in looks like a fleur-de-lis. The other one, next one along, looks like a star. The next one looks like a crab. So I don't know. I suppose if we whack it in some electrolysis, we'll find out. And yeah. Anyway, we'll take that. We'll keep going. Well, look at this. I'm at the base of a mullock heap, and it's a big mullock heap because when you get a hole that's as big as that, oh, that's massive. We are near where a quartz working was. And you got all this mullock heap, and down there on the Manticore you get a 7-8 right on the non-ferrous line. You go, oh, surely. It's either, you know, it could be lead, it could be foil, but you think, geez, you know, look at the soil, you got to be in with a chance, don't you? I think the detecting gods are having a little bit of a joke with me. Probably a little bit of jewellery or something of the ilk, but those are leaves, and they are, well, they might have been gilded at one point, but they are not gold. Anyway, we'll keep going. Now occasionally I'll talk to you about shafts. If we look at that, you know, we can see this is all the mullock heap around a shaft, where a shaft was, you know, being covered in. Last time I was here, this was not. Like, it was covered in, but carefully, you can see just how little they covered that in. Now, I am very careful. That's a fairly deep shaft. You might be able to see the bottom down there. But this is only, you know, just been covered in. There might have been a foot's worth, maybe 1.5 feet, but over time it's sagged. This still keeps coming down to sort of about there. And then, you know, part way up the wall, probably where that stick is underneath there. That's all bloody shaft. So, you know, occasionally I say to you, don't stand in the bottom of these big bloody mullock heaps. You can see how much mullock's here. So it was a deep mine, or a deep shaft. And that's what could happen to you if you don't know what's under you. They never filled the shaft actually in, they just capped it. So just be careful. I have found a couple of these, or a couple of parts of these, but this isn't a bad example. So let's have a look at it. It was coming in the 60s. That is a clock escarpment. All the cogs and the springs and everything get caught in between. Usually a pair or maybe 3 lots of these. So we've already found our clock cog. Here's potentially what it was caught in between. And we did find, remember how we found a piece of one, and I reckoned it was? Oh, there we go. Anyway, we've now seen that, we can move on. Well, we've hit a nice little patch. Over there was where we finished last night. But just here, that one's got my interest. You know, how could that not have your interest? Look at all the bloody signals going off from there. All squawks and... Oh, and that one. Anyway, I think that's the one I'm going to go for first. So I will bring you in a minute. Well, a couple of our signals down here were lead globules, but our 52 that was up there is in the leaf litter. You see it? There we go. That will be part of a suspender buckle. Apparently there's a rifle range over the back of us. I didn't know that until just now. Anyway, yep, that's part of some sort of suspender bucklage. We'll put that in the kit and we'll see if we can find something maybe just a little bit better. Maybe silver in flavour, that would be nice. Well, I've got 2 nice ones again now. I've just taken a dig out of this one. You gotta look at that. You'd have to have a look at that. Anyway, back to this one first. What's it gonna be? Oh, it's that. Yep, that's what that is. That's not good. Let's have a look. Maybe the other one may well be similarly not as good. Oh, just spotted it. There we are. Another harmonica, but look at that. That one's still screwed all together. And got some reeds there. Oh well, we'll keep going. Now we've got a 30-31. Not very deep. Uncovered it, we've got that. I think that's another anchor button, but potentially a different one. And, oof, as I try to get down, look at the, in fact it is another anchor one, gilding. Geez, that wiped up nice, didn't it? But also, oops, I noticed on the back, that looks very much like gilding, doesn't it? So it's different to the other one that we got, as it doesn't have the rope edge on it. So 2 anchor buttons around the same shaft, pretty much. That's pretty cool. I like that one. That's a nice one. Right, we'll keep going. Just there's where we got our anchor button. I swung down on the edge of the shaft. Got me a 4950 signal. A couple of bars down, no worries. Oh, I had a bit of a look. Yep, there we go. That's the fulcrum end of a stick of inches. And we can see there's still a little bit of wood in there. That's a small one, that. Little one. But there you go, that's pretty cool. So we're just about ready to close this up. We'll see if we can finish on something a little bit higher, but who knows? It's still a nice little find. We'll keep going. I was just heading back towards the ute, Rolf. Swinging as you go, you can see it. There's bits of tin and that everywhere. You know I like this area, especially with the Manticore with that 2D screen. I got a 2122 signal. Look at that. There we go. End of a spoon. Oh, it's a bit hard to tell who owned that. It's very thin. I don't believe it's the other end of that, what I believe to be the silver spoon. We've got to have a go at that in the electrolysis. But it's still one of the fiddleback jobs anyway. Always cool to find. Anyway, we'll see if we can get a little bit better than that before we go. Otherwise, that could be the last target. Anyway, we'll keep going. We'll see what we can find. Okay, this is going to be our last one. I'm heading towards the ute, but in a roundabout way, as you do. You got to dig that. There. Okay, let's see what it is. Or whether in fact I'll be able to dig it. Oh, well, of course be the next thing. Yeah, that should do it. What's it gonna be? Okay, we are potentially still in the hole. It also appears to be deep. Oh, take that and that. Right, that should have it. The thing is deep, isn't it? Really bloody hanging on for a last hole, isn't it? might do. We are right on it. Oof, that almost felt like it's a piece of steel. Yep, and that's what it is. There it is, there's its edge. Someone put their hand out the way. Right. Oh, actually, I might try and get it out. I know this is running on a bit. Is it steel? Is it tin? There we go. Now, that will be something we don't often find. I reckon that might be from an oiling spout. I don't know, it's copper. It's been attached. You can see it's got 2 holes there. You know, interesting last little find. I knew it. When I saw that edge, I knew it wasn't going to be bloody tin. Well, there's even holes there. Interesting. Anyway, that is our last hole. And yeah, I've now, you can see a track all up in there. We could see all the sand piles. And I thought, geez, they should have had a stamper somewhere. A lot of brick up in there. I think I found where it was. So that might be something for another day. Well, it will be something for another day. Anyway, our today is now ending. So there's our last little find. Nothing much to write home about, but we did find it. So, keep in mind, it is always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. And, yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.